Hey guys, what is up and welcome back. So, what if Charizard had obeyed Ash from the beginning? So, to go through Ash and Charizard's history, Ash first met Charizard when it was a little Charmander. It was sitting on a rock because its trainer Damien told it to wait there and he'd be right back. So, Charmander's like, okay, I'll sit, I'll wait. And it did. And it just sat there. And sat there. And sat there. And it eventually started to rain. And it still just sat there on the rock, waiting for Damien to come back. And Ash, Brock, and Misty ended up going to rescue it. They grabbed it, kept its the fire on its tail lit, brought it back to the Pokemon Center, got it, strong enough where its flame was back to a good point, and then Charmander escaped from the Pokemon Center just to go back to the rock to wait for Damien. That was, hey, appreciate what you did. I gotta go. My trainer's gonna look for me at the rock, so Damien had no intentions of going back to go get Charmander. So, Charmander then realizes this, says, screw you, Damien, and decides to become Ash's Pokemon. And Charmander's a nice Pokemon. Wins some battles for Ash, and then evolves into Charmeleon. And Charmeleon develops an attitude. And I think one point was when Ash threw Charmander out of its Pokeball to battle a Paris and said, hey, go easy on it. And I don't think Charmeleon liked that. I think Charmeleon lost a little bit of respect for Ash because it's like, dude, you tossed me out here for a battle. I want to win. And you're going to tell me to go easy? Okay. And he ends up, not going easy. So, Charmeleon keeps that attitude. When Ash is captured by an Aerodactyl, Charmeleon, I think Charmeleon says more or less, get your ass down here so I can give you this whooping. And Aerodactyl says, yeah, right, no, you come up here. If you even can. Just knowing Charmeleon can't fly, no wings. Charmeleon gets pissed off and evolves into Charizard. Starts chasing after Aerodactyl. Well, congrats. You fly now. You brought the fight to Aerodactyl. And Ash is so touched. You did that to save me. Oh my goodness. Nope. It literally just evolved to battle Aerodactyl. And then, Ash would bring out Charizard for battles, but it was pretty much when all else failed. Chips all in, right in the middle of the table, and this was it. He was all in. And then he'd throw Charizard, and Charizard would win the battle, but not by listening to Ash. By kind of just doing what it wanted. And not really caring about anything else. So, even the 7th gym leader? The fire one that had Magmar and Charizard battled Magmar and won. Even he said, here's your badge, you won. But, you really didn't win. Charizard won. So, actually, Charizard, here's your badge, So, he explained, like, Charizard just didn't listen to you. And during the Indigo Plateau, it refused to battle Sparky. Sparky was another trainer's Pokemon, and Sparky had a little bit of hair on its head. Whatever. Charizard doesn't actually listen to Ash until the Orange Islands, where it loses a battle, I believe, to a Poliwrath. And finally decides, alright, I need to listen to Ash. Because actually, I don't think Charizard lost a single battle until that point. And then, you can see a lot of these pictures is Ash and Charizard, and they're friendly, they're really good. So, really, what if Charizard had obeyed Ash from the beginning? So, I think you got to go back to Charmeleon. Whether Ash says take it easy or not. I think Charmeleon still would have had that attitude a little bit, even if Ash didn't say that. So let's say, Charmeleon, it listens to Ash. Evolves into Charizard, saves Ash, listens to him. What happens? Well, I think you win all those Pokemon battles, just like you did. Then when you get to the Indigo Plateau, Charizard's willing to battle against Sparky. Ash only lost because Charizard refused to fight. So, could Sparky still beat Charizard? Possibly. We will never know. But does it at least stand a chance? Yes. And then, who knows? Maybe Ash wins against that Orange Island trainer, or they had gym leaders, but they weren't gym. They weren't Pokemon gyms. They were. I can't really explain it, but you got like a shell or something when you won. Maybe Ash wins the first time instead of the second. So, once the Orange Islands occur, and that battle with Poliwrath happens, from that point on, everything's the same. It's no different. Because then Charizard listens to Ash. So the battle versus Articuno. The battle versus Dragonite. Rejoining Ash's team in Unova. All of that's the same. The Charcific Valley, that's the same. It's just the fact that for the first, region, which was Indigo Plateau, and, God, I think it was Orange Islands before Johto. I can't remember. But for either, a region and a half, if you want to call the Orange Islands a region, or 2 regions and a half, if Johto occurred first, Charizard didn't listen to Ash. After that it did. So, all I think that happens is Charizard's willing to battle in the Indigo Plateau versus Sparky, and maybe Ash wins the Orange Island, battle the first time. Other than that, there's not a whole lot of difference. Maybe Ash ends up winning the whole thing. I don't remember what round the battle versus Sparky was. I don't. But if it was the finals, cool. Ash, maybe you win. If it wasn't the finals, okay, maybe you advance. We really don't know for sure. But I don't feel like there's a whole ton of difference. So, if I had to guess, the writers would probably have Ash lose. If I had to guess, either lose against Sparky or lose in another round. If I'm being honest. So, if you guys did enjoy this, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Turn notifications on. See y'all in the next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years